You know, when you mention coronavirus to people, they tell you it's unbelievable, couldn't imagine such a thing happening. That although we're being socially distanced, one thing that hasn't been social distanced has been the unity that we've found in the community. It's been tremendous. Even if we can't be sitting and standing together physically, we do still have that binding unity that really binds one of us, or each of us, to each other.
On March 16th, my partners and I sent 250 people home. I went into the house, had no idea what the future was going to hold. I was scared.
We're in about the 9th week of the lockdown.
When the whole quarantine and COVID thing began, I think we all just thought it would last 2 weeks. It wasn't that big of a deal. I was away in Thailand and my mom called me saying, I think you should come home. And I was like, oh, it's totally fine. There's no rush. Like, things will get better soon.
I didn't think it would be that long. I thought it would be like crazy for like a month, and then after that it would be like kind of like the flu.
Every day is the same day over and over and over and over and over again.
My parents live alone in Queens and they're 89 and 91, and it's really difficult for them. And the highlight of their days was for me to visit them once a week and have some quality time together. And not being able to do that has been really very difficult, I would say.
Business has been very tough. Everyone, all the projects that we were hoping to start have been put on hold.
We definitely all were not expecting to be in quarantine for this long, but honestly, I feel so lucky and blessed to be home with my family, have a roof over my head.
The silver linings, I suppose, were seeing how we could all get along and do chores and cook together and do the things that we never really had much time to do pre-COVID.
I get to schedule out my day and have time to do what I really want to do, which I wouldn't have time regular in normal days.
Being able to rely on my favorite quarantine buddy, my wife, and to be able to bond with my kids, who really have made me especially proud.
Spending a lot more time off of planes and trains and cars, and the best of all is that I've been able to spend more quality time with my bride of 36 years.
The time you kind of save without commuting and running around. So coming home at 6 o'clock, and as it's become light later in the day, taking a walk with my lovely wife or riding my bike. It really teaches you how should one allocate one's time rather than what I'm used to for decades, which is running around like crazy.
With a large family and with everyone at different stages in their life, it's a very unique position for everyone to be home. Something that hasn't happened in a while and probably won't happen for another while after this.
For me, one thing that I got to do every day that I'd never done before, or certainly not like this, was a Zoom call with my family in London and also in South Africa, and in particular to see my mom's face and to talk to her every single day has meant the world to me.
The Zoom pre-shows have been good, Will. They get us through the week to tell us Shabbos is coming.
One thing that's changed about me for this is what we don't normally do is now I practice Chabad with my family.
A very special moment to me during this quarantine was our Seder as a family. This is so special because we've never had a Seder at our house before, and when it's just the 5 of us.
Me and my dad were up on the roof and we were watching the stars at 5 a.m. and that was pretty special. I've definitely done so much more self-evaluation.
You've all kept me together if I've needed to lean on you emotionally, or literally for heavy lifting, or for being someone to deal with me when I'm feeling anxious. I could get so many different things from all of you, so I've had a pretty well-rounded situation.
We took for granted what we had before quarantine.
And I think we're all braving this together as a family, most importantly, and I think what it's taught us is that blood is thicker than water.
It has been unbelievably challenging and difficult, and there's been a lot of illness and sadness. It's also been a period marked by incredible closeness with friendships and family across the globe, and that to me will always stand out as something that I will never forget.
But I have to say thank you to the community that's there, that's always there. And when this is over, because all pandemics will end, we're going to celebrate, we're going to hug each other, we're going to continue to love each other, because that's what we do. That's who we are. That's the Chabad.